Luka Dončić is about to have his MVP season that everybody's been predicting since he got in the league. Now, this is probably the best Luka Dončić we've ever seen. And mind you, he has went to the NBA Finals with the Dallas Mavericks 2 years ago and averaged, I think it was 38, 8, and 8. That's insane to just think about. Now, mind you, now he is in better shape, better health, and I don't know if this is going to be a big game changer or not, but I'll make my opinion on that and my mind up on that as we move along in the video. And you guys let me know if you agree or disagree. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. But is this going to be the best Luka Dončić we've ever seen? If y'all don't know, he got slimmer. He went on the craziest diet I've seen so far. He's taking 250 grams of protein a day. He's doing 2 workouts a day. He's working out with a waist resistance band when he's driving to the basket, so it pushes against him. He's honestly looking through it. It looked like he was doing some workouts that I was like, damn, this looks like boot camp, honestly. And to just know how serious he took this, I want to thank Nico Harrison, because Nico Harrison was probably the main reason why Luka ended up going this route. Luka was averaging great numbers. He was doing great things. He was, he had some of the craziest passes, some of the craziest highlights. He had the strength, the weight. He had everything. But obviously, in the NBA, in any professional sport, your health matters. And you being physically able to play at your highest level, you cannot be fat. I'm sorry, you just can't. Now, obviously, his fat is different than my fat and other people's fat in terms of percentage wise, but he cannot afford to come out here fat, knowing everything that is on his plate, everything is on his shoulders, the whole team. Yes, he does have LeBron, but he's playing with the older LeBron, and we all know what LeBron said. LeBron was like, he wants to stay with the Lakers this year. He opted into his $52 million deal for this year, but he doesn't know if he's going to continue being with the Lakers further because he wants to win championships. And you can't win a championship with Luka being fat. Although he was almost right there, unfortunately, this is not the same team. This is not the same team that he took to the NBA Finals. This does not have the same players. So he's going to have to slim down. And apparently, it's something new that I didn't know about. But Nico Harrison and the Mavericks organization also didn't like the fact that he was in love with hookah and beer. I guess the Lakers don't care. But knowing that he's taking this very serious this year, I believe he even said fat shaming does work. Funny quote. But knowing everything that he did, I mean, he went to the same place that he always goes on vacation to every year, to Croatia. This time he had weights and barbells, free weights and all that, dumbbells, everything shipped in to the facility that he always practices in, which I'm pretty sure is his own facility. But he had everything shipped there. He brought his team, which he called Team Luka. He brought everything that he needed there. And apparently he's organized this team since 2023, which is crazy to me, because if this team is a team that he organized in 2023, he went to the NBA Finals in 2024, lost this year in 2025. I wonder what 2026 is going to have. And a lot of people I've seen say this might be his MVP year. This might be the scariest Luka. It's really hard. It's hard because I look around the league and I see Giannis. And Giannis has the whole team to himself. He's going to be point guard, point forward. Giannis is going to be dominant. Giannis might take his game to a level that we haven't seen before. But the difference between Giannis and Luka is Luka's numbers will always look better because he scores in so many different ways. Luka also has a 3-point shot. Now, on the Lakers, ever since he got traded the second half of the year, it didn't look like he had a great 3-point shot. But I promise you, Luka has a good 3-point shot. And we all know he knocks down crazy threes, especially when they matter the most. And now, knowing his health is where it's at, I wonder if this will make him faster. I seen in the article, in the men's health article, that he feels like his speed is better now. I saw that, like just everything he was doing, and just knowing the commitment. I don't know if I should be thanking Nico Harrison or if I should be scared for the league because the West is about to get even crazier. If you couldn't guard Luka before because you kept saying that he's so slow but not fast, like he's not fast but he's not slow. He uses his body weight a lot. He leans into you. That's what things I kept hearing from a lot of players. He leans into you when you're guarding him, hits you with the shoulder stand third. He's gonna do that a lot more now. And now that he's skinnier, I'm pretty sure he also added a lot of muscle too. This version of Luka is about to be crazy. The only thing I wonder is how is this going to work out with the Lakers? Because yes, Luka got better, but does this make the Lakers better? Luka might win MVP, but does this make the Lakers better? Does Luka lose weight single-handedly increase the Lakers' chances to win a championship? And I've seen a lot of people say it's Ozempic. Now, I'm not sure if it's Ozempic. I think it's hard work and dedication. And the reason why I say that is his plan and the way he's training, the way he's working out in this article is super detailed. If you read through it, I'm going to leave the link in the description. If you read through it, it's super detailed. Like I'm telling you, you will see how this is not Ozempic. Usually if it's Ozempic, they'll tell you something very simple. Yeah, I work out, I lift, I run. I did 2 workouts a day. This that. Yeah, that's what we hear from everybody else. But this is super detailed. The way how he gets into the resistant bands that he's working out with in multiple workouts. I think it was the Roman real delts or delt workout. All of the stuff he's doing to make sure that he's perfect in his weight and his body fat percentage. And then even before the workouts, when he went, I forgot what country it was, he went to another country. He went on multiple scales. He gave a whole bunch of urine tests, blood tests. He did everything that he could for them to know exactly what he needs to work on this summer to get to where he wants to get to. That's dedication. He went on a scale that measures how much force and like he just measures all types of movements. He has slow motion cameras following him around so that it can detail exactly what he needs to work on this summer. And he figured it out. He has a team with him. It's not like he stayed in Los Angeles and did some type of workouts in the Lakers organization in their facility. No, he went overseas, away from everybody, away from the LA lifestyle, away from the team, away from LeBron, away from JJ Redick, away from everything. And so that he could lock in. All this is so that he could focus. This is somebody that wants to win. Say whatever you want. You could love Nico Harrison. You could hate Nico Harrison. You could love Luka. You could hate Luka. But something in that transaction, in that trade between the Mavericks and the Lakers worked. And Luka even admitted he came to the league at 18 years old. He had all the talent, all the skill. He was amazing. But he didn't know how to handle the lifestyle off the court. The dieting, the practices. Obviously, he went to his team practices, but how locked in he has to be in the summertime. How much details, how much force he has to put into his practices in the summertime. Because really, as a professional athlete, the most important part of your career is the summertime. The summertime is probably the only time that you can work out and focus on your workouts, your whatever goal you want to hit. If you want to improve a specific skill, if you want to improve your body, if you want whatever you want to do, the summertime is probably the only time you can lock in on that, because throughout all the regular season, you're focused on the game. And every time you go up and play, whether you win or lose, is always immediately on to the next game. You gotta erase the memory and on to the next. Then comes the playoffs. And now the week before the playoffs and all the way into the playoffs, you mentally have to be prepared for the playoffs. Like, it's so hard to focus on things that better your game during those times. You still do it, but it's smaller levels, at smaller contributions. And then the summertime comes. And now at that point, it's your choice. If you want to be better, you want to lock in, go ahead. If you want to stay home and do whatever you want to do, go ahead. If you want to do the minimal effort and show up to the gym and shoot around or dribble a ball, whatever, go ahead. It's all up to you. It's in your hands. You're the athlete. It's your career. But I got Giannis winning MVP only because the Lakers have LeBron, Austin Reeves. Luka might be the best one out of all three of them this year. He might have the best numbers out of all three of them this year. But I think Giannis is going to get it for the simple fact that storyline is just better. It's him by himself with a whole bunch of talented guys, a whole bunch of skilled pieces, and it's up to him to make it work. And if he does, and he could win like 45 to 50 games this year, Giannis will definitely be MVP. Especially if he comes out here and he's averaging 30 or more points and 8 or more assists and 13, 15 rebounds, for sure, Giannis getting that MVP. The storyline is just better. And then you look at the East and there's nobody really compete with him neither, because they're not going to give the MVP award until the second round, third round of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like the conference semifinals, the Eastern Conference, Western Conference finals. So it's like they don't want to say that the playoffs matter, but I think the playoffs do matter, and they're going to give it to him. I think Giannis is going to get it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. We'll talk with E. Safe.